Hello everyone, this is Goosebumps Godzilla, and today I'm going to be talking about, and I'm trying to locate where the real lost legend is. So viewer beware, you're in for a scare, and let's get started. Okay, so before I launch into this theory, I'm just going to say that there are going to be spoilers for the 47th Goosebumps book, The Legend of the Lost Legend, so if you have not read this book, I would advise you to turn back now. But anyway, let's get into the video. Okay, so in The Legend of the Lost Legend, we are introduced to the main protagonist and main protagonist's sister. Both of them are searching for a manuscript called The Lost Legend, which is encased inside a silver chest. And so the main protagonist's dad is looking for it, so the brother and the sister, who are the protagonists, are trying to find the lost legend. So in the book, they, one thing leads to another. They find this cabin, and so that has some Viking person inside of there named Ivana. And so Ivana tells them that if they want the lost legend, they need to pass a test. And so the children pass this test, which involves some pretty terrifying stuff. That was pretty fun. It was a little rushed, I felt like, the test part, but it was really fun to watch. But anyway, so one thing leads to another. They pass the test, and they're going to Ivana, who reveals herself to be a robot. And the person who created her is this guy named Luca. And so Luca basically protects all these ancient relics and stuff like that from treasure hunters and all stuff, and see if they're worthy to actually get whatever treasure people are searching for. And in the main protagonist's case, he wants the lost legend. So Luca gives him a silver chest that has an egg in it, actually, but the main protagonist and stuff think it's actually the lost legend. So they take it to their dad, who was asleep during this whole time, and they show him the lost, what they thought was a lost legend, which turned out to be an egg of truthfulness or something like that. So then they go back to Luca, and they take it back, and so then they say that they want the real lost legend. He directs them to the people who own the lost legend, but he says they probably won't want to give it away. But anyway, when they get there, the people just give it away and pack up and leave. And the main protagonist and the main protagonist's sister and the dad open up the lost legend, where it has this text, and that is, whoever owns the lost legend will be lost forever. And so, turns out in the twist ending, which is one of my favorite Goosebumps twist endings in the world, the main protagonist and the main protagonist's family are lost forever. And I love that part. I don't know why. It's a really dark ending, but I loved it. That's probably one of my favorite, most intelligent twist endings in Goosebumps. So anyway, so that's how the book ends. And it kind of leaves you to question, and that is, did they really get the lost legend? Because after you think about it for a while, it does make sense that they did not actually get the real lost legend. So, in the book, the main protagonist, the first thing is that how did Luca, the guy who created the Ivana robot, knew where the lost legend was located. I know he's like an expert in all these ancient relics and stuff like that, but whoever owns the lost legend will be lost forever. When you own the lost legend, you gotta be with it the whole time, and certainly these nomads were with it, and so shouldn't they be lost? Shouldn't no one be able to know where they are since they're lost forever? You see, it just doesn't make sense how how he knew where the location is, unless that's a fake of the lost legend and it was all just a trick. Also, you can tell from the cover art on the cover art for The Legend of the Lost Legend, you can see Ivana the Viking standing on top of the Lost Legend, or what is implied to be the Lost Legend. We know it's not the egg of truthfulness or something, because first off, Ivana wasn't activated during that time, and so she couldn't have been standing on the egg chest. Plus, in the book, the chest was never outside. The only silver chest that was actually outside was the Lost Legend in the book, and Ivana never even came in contact with the Lost Legend in the book. So this has to be the real Lost Legend. And also, you can tell in the tagline that it says Finders Keepers. And so, if it says Finders Keepers, that means that Ivana or Luca keeps the Lost Legend. And in the book, they said they don't own the Lost Legend. So, I think it's fake. Just from those 2 points, you can kind of see it's probably a fake. And I think also that the fake Lost Legend was actually part of the test. Because I think they intentionally knew that they were looking for the Lost Legend and not the egg. Because in the book, Ivana said that she knew all that was in the spirit. She knows, not the spirit, but the forest. And she knew all that was going on. And so anyway, if she knew all that was going on and she heard the dad constantly talking about the Lost Legend, then she would know that it's probably it's probably not the egg of truthfulness or whatever. And so I think it's intentional that she gave them the silver chest with the egg in it, just to be part of the test. Because also another bit of evidence is Ivana's name, actually. So her name is, according to Goosebumps wiki, I of course don't know what Ivana means. Neither does Ivana herself, if you kind of listen to what she says. But actually Ivana is a derivative of Ivan, a Slavic name derived from Hebrew. It means God is gracious. And I really thought that was a cool tidbit. I like that fact about it. It's a really cool meaning for a name, I think. But anyway, so it could be play on the names though, because her name means God is gracious. And so, does that mean the main protagonists have to be gracious for what they receive and not have to go farther? Was that part of the test? Well, it's better than being lost forever. And also, the fact that Luca lied to the main protagonist about them not wanting to get rid of the Lost Legend. That's probably a warning to not fail the test, yet they failed the test. And so, that's what I think, guys. Do you think that the main protagonist in The Legend of the Lost Legend got the real Lost Legend, or do you think they got a fake one that merely made them get lost forever, and it was part of their failure of the test? But anyway, guys, tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas this year. And that is the end of my video. And by the way, I'm sorry about not uploading recently. I've been a little busy. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and that's the end.